Today I will be talking about 3 compare and contrast activities that I would conduct in my classroom for Freak the Mighty and the Mighty movie. The first one is a pizza, compare and contrast pizza. Right now it just kind of looks like, what is this? But this pizza represents the movie and this pizza represents the book. And for this, everyone will be given a piece of paper, and it is labeled pepperonis, mushrooms, onions, meatballs, spinach, and pineapples, which you can find on these pizzas. And there has to be 3 aspects that were the same in the movie and the book, and 3 differences that were in the movie and the book. So my student, for the pepperonis, Kevin dies in the hospital. So that only happened in the book. So this pizza for the book has the pepperonis and the other one does not. The mushroom, Kevin dies at home. So in the Mighty, the movie, this was the only one that has mushrooms. And for meatballs, both of the pizzas have meatballs, and that's when Killer Kane strangles Loretta, and that's just a couple of examples. The other activity, this is where students will break off into groups and then we'll come back together at the end of the class, and I will choose a spokesperson from each group to describe what they talked about for each number. So they'll be given a dice and they'll have to roll for each one. They get 3 rolls, so they'll get to talk about 3 different things and for each one. So if they roll a 1, they're going to talk about how the differences or similarities in Max and Kevin meeting in the book and in the movie. For Max's character, how did they imagine he would look like in the book versus how he looks like in the movie, and so on. And they only need to do 3 different numbers on what they roll. So if they roll 2 1s, then they need to roll again to maybe get a different number. And the last one, there's not a print up, there's not really student evidence that I can show, because this is when we break off into different groups, like smaller groups. And this is the group that would come to me for the teaching. That's when we'll just talk about their favorite part in the book. And they're going to describe in detail what their favorite thing about the book was. And then they're going to describe to me how it was different or the same from the movie. And from that, I'll be able to assess their knowledge on being able to tell similarities and differences.